Okay, dear guys. So far, we have discussed the binomial distribution problems. Now, another probability, discrete probability function is Poisson distribution. So it is also calculated for discrete random variable only. There are two types of probability distributions used to compute the probability in case of discrete random variable. One is binomial distribution, another one is Poisson distribution. So what is discrete random variable? Discrete random variable is also a variable which follow finite number of steps. So here you may get a doubt. So how to identify whether the problem is belonging to binomial distribution or Poisson distribution? The question is valid only. Generally, if he directly asks solve by using binomial distribution, then there is no problem. But he is asking you to use the appropriate distribution, then you need to judge. So that we will see now. So Poisson distribution is developed by Denis Poisson in the year 1837. So before that, binomial distribution was there. It is developed by Bernoulli. So binomial distribution is also known as Bernoulli distribution. This distribution is named after Denis Poisson. Poisson is the name of the person. It is used to describe the behavior of the event whose chance of occurring is very small and number of trials are very large. So chance of occurring is very small, but number of trials are very large. Here you need to pay some attention. Whereas in the case of binomial distribution, it used to find out the number of times that particular event is happened. There the DRE values are very limited and small. Suppose you have seen the coin is performed for 6 times, 5 times, 10 times. That's it maximum. Because if he is asking more than that, suppose if you are performing the coin for 100 times, then calculating 100 C6, it will become a very difficult process. So that's why when DRV values are limited, we will use binomial distribution. When DRV values are more, then we'll go for Poisson distribution. But what he is saying here is chance of occurring is very small, but number of trials are large. For example, number of printing mistakes in a book. Chance is very less, but book may contain many pages. It might have 500 pages, 600 pages. Then you need to find out how many mistakes are there per page. Then you cannot use that combination formula 500C to like that. So there we need some other probability distribution, and it is solved by Poisson distribution. The statement of the Poisson distribution is if n is large, then computation of binomial distribution is very difficult, right? In such cases where n is large and p is close to 0, the approximation of binomial value is called Poisson distribution. If number of trials are becoming more, if number of trials are large, you are performing the activity for many times, then you have to think that it is belonging to Poisson distribution problem only. When number of trials are limited, 5 times, 6 times, max 10 times, then okay. Then only we can use binomial distribution, because there we can use the formula very easily. If it is number is becoming more, then you cannot use binomial distribution formula, that p power r, q power n minus r, that is becoming difficult. So here the formula for Poisson distribution is p of r is equal to e power minus lambda into lambda power r divided by r factorial. Where r is the random variable, it can take any value. It may be 0, 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. And e is 2.7183. It is a standard value. It is a standard value. This value can be, you can see in Poisson distribution table. You can just Googleize it as Poisson distribution table. You will get these values. We have to use tables from this now for these problems. Lambda is mean of the Poisson distribution, that is equal to NP. The same formula also applied in case of binomial distribution also. Mean is equal to NP, no? Here also NP. So lambda, here it is denoted by lambda. Lambda is equal to NP. So what you have to understand simply means when number of trials are more, then you have to treat this problem as Poisson distribution. When number of trials are limited up to 10, then you can consider that as binomial distribution. Okay. Poisson distribution is the limiting case of binomial distribution. So because binomial distribution is failed to give solutions, this is an extension for that. Okay, where number of trials are very large, probability of success is very small. I mean, in the binomial distribution, we have seen that probability of success may be 0.5, 0.4 like that. But here it is the probability of success will be very less. It may be 0.001, close to 1. So mean of the binomial distribution and Poisson distribution is same, that is NP, and it is always greater than 0. Mean should not be less than 0. So these are certain cases theory. Okay. Now some formula is there. Please note down this formula. Please note down this formula. Sorry, this problem. Okay. It is given that 3% of electrical bulbs manufactured by a company are defective. How many percent of bulbs are defective, Swarnalata?
3%, sir.
3%, yes. 3% means it is 0.3 or 0.03. %. What do you mean by 3%? Your friend got 3% marks in some subject. That means how many marks he has secured? %.
Sir, if it is out of 100, we can say like it is just 3%, right, sir? We don't know how much. I mean,
3% means 3 only. So he got only 3 marks like that. So 3% means 0.03. It's not 0.3. 0.3 means 30% it will become. Okay. Percent. Century, no? Century means 100. So percent means per 100. So it is given that 3% of the electrical bulbs manufactured by a company are defective. That means for every 100 bulbs, you can find that 3 bulbs are defective. Defective means?
Failure, sir.
Yeah, they are not working. It might be damaged or it may got filament problem, whatever. It is not working. That way it is known as defective one. Okay. So using Poisson approximation or Poisson distribution, find the probability that a sample of 100 bulbs will contain no defective. Number one is no defective. Number 2 is exactly 1 defective. And number 3 is at least 2 defectives. Number 4 is at most 2 defectives. Sir, that at most spelling is UT, guys, not AT. Okay, you can correct it. So you know that only 3% of the bulbs are defective, and he is asking to find out the bulbs with no defect. Exactly 1 defect, at least 2 defectives, and at most 2 defectives. So given n is equal to 100, right? Percent means 100. So P is equal to 0.03 because 3% means 3 into 3 by 100. You can use the calculator. 3 by 100 means 0.03. So you know the n value and you know the P value here. Now mean is equal to NP, that is equal to 100 into 0.03, that is equal to 3. Let R denotes the number of defective bulbs produced. Okay, R means the defective bulbs. So P of R is equal to e power minus lambda, lambda power R divided by R factorial, where R is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. Maximum it can go up to 3 only, because in the problem he has given that only 3% of the electrical bulbs are defective. First, no defective bulb. No defective bulb means what? P of 0. So no bulb is defective means total 100 is good. So P of 0, where R value is 0, you have substituted it. Now e power lambda minus lambda. So minus lambda means e power minus 3. Then lambda is 3. R means 0. 3 power 0 divided by 0 factorial, which is equal to e power minus 3 only. E power minus 3 value means 0.0498. These values you can collect from the table. Wait for a minute, I will show you the Poisson distribution table. Poisson distribution. You can Googleize it meanwhile. Poisson distribution table. 1 minute, guys. Poisson distribution table. Anyone searching it? Are you Googleizing it? The same. What is visible, guys? Are you? Can you able to see that screen? Right?
Yes.
See here, x is equal to 0, right? X means x is equal to R, same random variable value. When R is equal to 0 and lambda is equal to 3. So what is the value? 0.0498. Yes? Can you able to see that? Is it clear, guys? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next is, I'll share you. I have to share you the screen. No, again I have to share you the screen. Yeah, where is that Poisson distribution? Yeah. Next, exactly one defective. Exactly one defective. Let me share this photo with you in the group, and you need to tell me the values. Okay, I'll share this photo in WhatsApp group. You just observe that value in the table and let me know.
Sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, ఇక్కడ e power -3 అని ఉంది కదా సార్. కానీ అక్కడ జస్ట్ అంటే పాజిటివ్ వాల్యూస్ మెన్షన్ చేశారు, కానీ నెగటివ్ మెన్షన్ చేయలేదు కదా సార్. అప్పుడు మనం ఏం పెట్టలేదు కదా, మైనస్ కూడా పెట్టలేదు వాల్యూ పెట్టాక.
అది మా మైనస్, అది మైనస్ వాల్యూ అన్నట్టే పాయిజన్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్. మనం ఫార్ములా ప్రకారం చూస్తాం అంతే, అది పాజిటివ్ అన్నట్టు కాదు. అట్లా దట్ ఇండికేట్ సేమ్ స్వర్ణ.
Okay, sir.
Same. Why it is not working? Wait for a minute. Yeah, MBA 2022. Downloads, Python distribution table. Yes, guys, I have shared with you. Okay, let me. Yeah. E power minus 3, that is equal to 0.498. Next, exactly one defective means P of 1 only, right? So P of 1 means how much? So e power minus 3 and 3 power 1, where R value is 1, right? Divided by 1 factorial. So e power minus 3 means you already know that value. From problem 1, you came to know that it is 0.0498 only. And 3 power 1 means 3 power 1. What is the value of 3 power 1? You don't know the value of 3 power 1?
3 only, sir.
Yeah. Why don't you respond when I ask a question? Not necessary that I should take your names, okay? So 0.0498 into 3. 3 power 1 means 3 only. If you are poor at these many basics, I could not help you guys. Divide by 1 factorial. 1 factorial means
1, sir.
1 only. Okay. Factorial means you have to multiply that number with the, to descending order, in the descending order. So before 1 there is no number, right? So 1. So 0.0498 into 3 divided by 1, it is equal to 0.1494. So the probability of getting exactly one defective bulb is 0.1494. Now, at least 2 defective bulbs. So at least 2 defective bulbs means what? At least 2 means it should be greater
2
than.
and more, sir.
Yeah, it should be greater than 2. Greater than or equal to 2. So probability of R is equal to 1 minus P of 0, P of 1. It is as simple as that. So rather than finding P of 2 plus P of 3, because you have already solved P of 0 and P of 1, I am going in some other way, coming from back side. So total probability is equal to 1. 1 minus P of 0 minus P of 1 will give you the same answer. Or else if you can solve the in another way, that is P of 2 plus P of 3. Up to 3 only we can go. So the same answer you will get. So probability of R is equal to 1 minus P of 0 minus P of 1. Is it clear why I have written like that? At least 2 defective bulb means?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So 1 minus P of 0 value you have already find out, that is 0.0498 minus P of 1 value. This value also you already know that from the second problem, that is 0.1494. This is from 1 and 2. You have to write like that. So which is equal to 1 minus 0.1992. Have you got this number? 0.1992. Swarnalata.
సార్ ఇక్కడ ఈ 2 నంబర్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్,
ఏం చేయాలి?
వాటిని యాడ్ చేసి ఆ రెండింటిని యాడ్ చేసేసి యాడ్ చేయాలి సార్. రెండు మైనస్ ఉన్న నంబర్స్ యాడ్ చేసి తర్వాత 1 లోకి తీసేయాలి సార్.
Correct. So when both numbers are with the minus symbol, you have to add it. So minus 0.0498 minus 0.1494. If you add these two numbers, then you will get 0.1992. So 1494 plus 498. So it will give you 1992. So 1 minus 0.1992 is equal to 0.8008. So this is the probability of getting at least 2 defective bulbs. Now at most 2 defective bulbs. So what do you mean by at most 2 defective bulbs? Up to 2 only, right? So up to 2
Yes,
means
sir.
up to 2 means P of 0, P of 1 plus P of 2. Simple. So P of 0 value you know already. P of 1 value you know already. Now you just want to find out the P of 2 value. So P of 2 means what? E power minus 3 into 3 square divided by 2 factorial. Because why we are writing 3 square where r is equal to 2 divided by 2 factorial. So P of 0 value you already know it. That is 0.0498 plus P of 1 value you already know it. That is 0.1494. Now this P of 2 value is, so e power minus 3 means you already know, plus 3 square means 9, 2 factorial means 4. So if you simplify it, you will get the answer as 0.423. 0.423. Clear, guys? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Now, I'll have some basic questions to you. Now, you please answer to me. So, when binomial Poisson distribution can be used, you just tell me. When can we use binomial Poisson distribution? How you find out? How you come to know that it is belonging to Poisson distribution? Tell me.
Sir, when the n value, like number of times
Hmm.
or the number of trials will be like large, then we will use Poisson distribution, sir.
Large in
Because
the sense,
binomial.
large in the sense, what is the biggest number? It could be anything.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Like
Yes,
more
yes.
than 100.
It could be. It could be anything. It could be anything. Sir.
It
Large
could be
number.
anything.
Ah.
Large. Yes, sir. Like
Okay.
example, you said the errors in a book.
Hmm.
It may be many errors.
Hmm.
So we don't know how many errors it would take.
No,
it
no.
would took place.
That is not like that one. Errors are there. Errors may be very less, but number of pages are more. Isn't it?
Yes, sir. There
When
are more
somebody-
number of pages, then the
when-
errors will also be more, sir.
Yeah, sometimes when it is a typing problem, suppose if you have taken a textbook, say that the number of errors are only 22. Total errors in the book is 22 typographical error you have find out. But those 22 are distributed over the book. The book may contain 1,000 pages also. So only you find that mistake in some page number 9, page number 21, page number 243 like that. But you have to verify all the pages whether there is a mistake or not, right? So here you are finding many number of pages, that is n is more, and the probability of failure is very less, close to 1, right? So when probability of success is close to 0 and n is more, then we can use this Poisson distribution formula. Okay. So when can you use binomial distribution? Means when number of trials is very small. Say for suppose up to 10 or 20. Sometimes he is asking 20 also, you have to solve it. There is no other solution. Even to find out a 20 C5, you have to spend a lot of time. 10 C5 itself, it will take more time. 20 C5 means you have to write down 20 into 19 into 18 into 17 into 16, like that up to 1 and divide by 5 factorial. And multiplying all those numbers, you will get a big number. So that is the limitation of binomial distribution. Likewise, to avoid that distribution, Poisson distribution is found out. So the formula is here. It is totally depending on the table. You don't worry about it. Table will be provided to you in the examination. So you can use the table and then you can solve the problem. Any doubts, guys, still? So this is the problem he has given. So here out of 100, only 3 bulbs are defective. That means 0.03 only probability. So which is very less, close to 0. Whereas in binomial distribution, it might be a 0.5 or 0.6 like that. What is the probability of getting hit means 0.5. 50% chances are there. But here only 3%, 2%, 1%. In this kind of time, we have to be more careful. So we have to use this formula. Just go through this problem once again, and if you get any doubts, then you can ask me. I'm not asking any doubt at all. Whether you have to, how should I perceive it? You have understand totally, or you have not at all understood. Others are just keeping quiet. Only Swarna is responding. See here in this problem, he has given fit a binomial Poisson distribution for the following data. Number of mistakes per page. 0 mistakes. 211 pages, there is no mistake at all. 1 mistake in 90 pages. 2 mistakes in 19 pages. 3 mistakes in 5 pages. 4 mistakes in 0 pages, like that. So now we have to fit that. That a different one that we will see later in the next class. Okay. Anything else you want to ask, guys?